Welcome to BAYFOCUS. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Wow, busy time of the year. We have things happening we're going to tell you about that you can plug into. We're so excited. In just a few minutes, we're going to have Feed Our Children back on, Pastor Moses Brown, one of our favorites here at CTN and on BAYFOCUS, in ways that you can help in Thanksgiving and Christmas. But before we do, we are going to take you into an organization that you may or may not be familiar with, but wow, are they doing an amazing thing with teens and young adults that are struggling with addiction. And we are going to introduce you to the Florida Recovery Schools of Tampa Bay, and we have with us today to tell us all about it, the founder and executive director, Tina Miller. Tina, welcome back.
Yeah,
it's so great.
It's been 3 years.
You know, I got to give a little bit more of a plug here too before we get talking, because Tina has been here a number of times over the years, but it's been a while. But she has a passion project that she started like 4 years ago, and that's Florida Recovery Schools of Tampa Bay, and she's principal of 3 Victory High Schools within that organization. She's also a committed Christian, has authored 5 books. She's a comedian, a motivational speaker, and so much more. But you just have so many different things that you have done. But this, what you are doing to help young people that are struggling with substance abuse, addiction, is very personal to you. So for our viewers that don't know why that is, tell us how you started this and tell us a little bit about it.
So I myself am a survivor of childhood trauma and rape and domestic violence, and I struggled with learning disabilities and actually speech impairment. I didn't speak till I was 3 years old, and then I was in speech therapy from kindergarten to 6th grade. And I really struggled in high school with a lot of trauma. And then I actually used addictions to try to numb that pain. And I actually became an atheist at 7 years old. I made a point right then and there that, I had a friend that was murdered. And I said, if God is going to punish me or punish someone like that, then I'm not going to believe in him. And, so I had survivor guilt, and I struggled with a lot of this darkness throughout my childhood and my teenage years. And then I actually had a college professor. I did graduate high school by the grace of God, and I went into college, but I still struggled with addictions every day. And I did get sober at 23 years old, and I had a beautiful Christian college professor that took me aside, and she heard a little bit of my testimony, and she said, "Honey, all the pain you've been through has been for purpose." And she asked me, she said, "What's your major?" I said, "Interior design." She said, "Oh no, you need to work with children." And I was like, "I don't like kids." And she said, "You need to start." So I literally ran from her classroom to my academic advisor's office, and I changed my major so that I could work in social work with a population of children that has gone through what I had gone through. And so that's how I ended up. I worked over 26 years in social work and juvenile justice, and I kept seeing young people struggling with addictions. And I realized there's a huge gap in services. And so that's why I started. I quit my state government job, and I started this nonprofit.
That's actually where we left off with it. You were here when you first started these. It was such a faith walk.
Yes.
And this is a nonprofit organization. You're in partnership with the Florida Department of Education. You're open to all students from all walks of life.
Yes.
But you really felt they needed a different school experience that acknowledged what they're walking through. You have a holistic approach. So tell us about the schools. Number one, where their location and what is this set up as, the curriculum, what you all do?
Yes, actually. So we, our first school started in Pasco County in 2021. And then our second school opened here in Pinellas County. And then we just opened our third school. And we're private nonprofit schools. We don't charge our families a penny. They've already invested so much money in drug treatment and counseling services and that. Yeah. So that's why I've written over 50 grants. I just really try not to, charge our families a penny during this time. When students come to us, they're hopeless, they're helpless, they don't want to live. Our students right now have survived 27 overdoses and 15 suicide attempts. So these are young people that they don't want to live anymore. They're hopeless. So when they come to us, we have to step in that gap, and we have to bridge that gap for them, and we need to love them back to life, and that's what we do at Victory.
Okay, so how do you weave that in? I mean, to me, you would have to have not just academics, but you'd have to be dealing with what? Mental health, skills, trying to get them to cope in life. So, is this like what you do on a daily basis? Like you have different segments of the day? How does that work?
Yeah. So every morning we start off with a mental health check-in, and that's also where we integrate, spiritual devotionals as well as 12-step programs and, counseling techniques and that with them. And we so our priority at Victory High Schools is number one, keep them alive. Then number two, to emotionally stabilize them, and then we'll teach them.
Yeah. That is because you can't insert the academics in that side of it. All right, you actually go through the full graduations, that they go through the full program. So how has this worked? What has been the results in terms of your graduates? How have the families responded?
It's been amazing. We've had students come to us that, like I said, didn't want to live, and within 2 weeks they're saying Victory High School makes me want to live. We've had students come to us with 0 credits at 17 years old, and they're the first in their family to get a diploma. It's just been phenomenal. We've had students that graduated with a 4.11 GPA, where they came to us and they had maybe a 0.08 GPA. So it's been remarkable to see. And then I also developed a mentorship for our students that graduate, that we hire them and job coach them, because they weren't leaving. They graduated and they kept coming back to school. And
so you may as well put them to work. They're sitting there.
Like, okay, I'll pay them a little something and then we'll job coach them. But that peer-to-peer positive influence is so powerful for our young people. And so it really works out great.
It's somebody that has walked through it.
Yes.
That they know. Okay, so what is it? You've got 3 schools with this third one just added. Are you done? Or do you have a master plan? What is your plan?
I always say I have ADHD. I'm unmedicated ADHD. God just uses this for my gifts. So I have a plan in my board of directors. We actually have a mission to open a 4th school in Hernando County within the next year, and then a 5th school in Manatee County, just south of here. We've had students that have actually drove. We have a student right now from Anna Maria Island that drives to the Pinellas Park location. We've had students ride 10 miles a day on their bike to school. We've had students Uber. We have students right now that Uber, $30 a day, Ubering back and forth to come to school. It's just remarkable. Once they come and they feel like they belong and they have that sense of purpose again, they're incredible, and they just want to. Our attendance rate's like 98%. It's amazing.
So we have viewers watching, and on 2 fronts, I would think there would be interest. They may know of a student. They may know of a situation. So how do you do enrollment? And then what are some of the needs you would have? Because obviously this takes. Boy, if you're not charging, this takes resources.
Oh yeah, a lot of resources. We're so grateful for community partners and donors, and we have 2 fundraiser events a year. But people can refer to us at refertovictory.com. Refer a student. We've had parents refer drug treatment centers, probation officers. When those students are referred to us, we will do everything we can to help them, even if we're not the best fit for them. And so that's important.
You'll help them sort through that.
Absolutely, yeah.
So there's actually 2 websites that we're going to be showing today. Florida Recovery Schools of Tampa Bay.com gives the overview, but you referred to refertovictory.com. That's an actual where they can refer.
Yes, they can actually go on there, refer. It's a referral form. They can actually complete that online.
Refertovictory.com. I want to make sure I'm saying that right.
Yes, refertovictory.com.
Okay, all right. So if you were saying ways that our viewers could help, obviously, is they can donate.
Yes.
And can they do that through the website? How do you best do that?
Yes, they can do that through the website, and they can also contribute like gift cards. One of the things that I do as the principal is when students pass 4 classes, I take them out to lunch of their choice. So it's interesting to see, some students are like, oh, we'll just go to this little diner or this little, and then some of them are, let's go to the big steakhouse, and I'm like, whoa, our budget's not happened yet, So like gift cards to
however they get a gift card for that big steakhouse,
absolutely, yes,
you'll take them.
I'll take them.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Well, Tina, one of the things too I want to get the word out on, because again, over the years we've had you on for different things, and because you're a prolific author, comedian, motivational speaker, and I want to talk about that side of it. How important, like if somebody's watching, an organization is watching, what do? You go in it, and what do you talk about?
So as a keynote speaker, my most popular topic, of course, is igniting passion while preventing burnout, because anyone that is in this field, we have to take care of our temples before we can actually pour into other people. So that is like my most popular topic. Also, my other most popular topic is actually discovering joy despite disaster, because we've actually gone through a lot of disaster, with COVID and then these hurricanes, and a lot of people have lost their joy. And so I love to actually be able to provide that. And then another topic is the phenomenal power of your presence, and just teaching people to be present with one another.
Yeah. And I think one of the things that you bring to a time of that, when you're going as a keynote speaker or you're going to an event doing this, is you've walked it.
Yes.
You've lived it. I've known you long enough to know you've walked through some of your own personal challenges and health issues and various things that God has brought you through.
Yes.
And continues to. And so when you walk it, and then I think what would be really great is your fun. I mean, she literally has done comedian things. So you bring the humor element into it, and in the day-to-day life things as well. So I want to strongly recommend Tina as a speaker if you're looking for someone. Okay, and finally, to wrap this up, Tina, again, give us the ways for our viewers, because I know people tune in at different times. Best way to contact you, or if they wanted to connect with you, particularly like we just talked about, to come and speak or whatever, and then also Victory Schools and Florida Recovery Schools of Tampa Bay.
Yeah, so they can actually find us on social media under FRSOFTB. And what that is Florida Recovery Schools of Tampa Bay. It's just an acronym,
Okay.
FRSOFTB. And that's our website. And
they can find you there as well.
Yes.
They can reach you there. Okay. We'll end on that note. Tina, thank you so much
for
coming. Great having you back.
Thank you.
And we're going to go to a video right now, because you want to hear from some of the people that Tina has worked with and some of her students. So let's take a look at what they have to say about Victory High Schools and Florida Recovery Schools of Tampa Bay.
I started Victory High School because I needed a high school like this. I needed a special, safe, healing-centered environment to help me learn, because I had so much trauma and so much other, mental health issues. I could never focus on just academics.
When James showed up the first day, when his father and I brought him to Victory High and dropped him off, he, as he got out of the car, he said, "I'll give it 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, and then I'm done." And lo and behold, he loved it and has stuck with it, and it's been a huge blessing for all of us.
Here you show up and you instantly have people that have your back, no matter what. If you have an issue in your life, you can text up one of your friends and they will help you. And having that support makes everything easier with recovery as well.
What is especially different for me that made, I guess, the biggest difference is the support from the teachers, where I kind of felt constantly supported both in my education and my sobriety.
I think as a parent of a teenager now, my perspective has changed. That I think the biggest question and the biggest responsibility that you have as a parent when you're looking for a school for your kid is that you really just want to send them every day to a place where you know that the teachers and the staff love them just as much as you do. And that's what we have here.
In terms of finding, an inpatient treatment facility, outpatient treatment, getting them reintegrated and back into education, that every step of that for us as parents has been a challenge, in the sense that there's no way to know for certain whether the choice you're making is the right choice. So to some degree, it's a leap of faith. I think what I would say to parents who aren't sure, who are considering going to Victory, is that your leap of faith is well placed here.
Welcome to BAYFOCUS. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have so many things to tell you about. There's some exciting things coming up.
The power of God is so much stronger. The power of Jesus is so much stronger.
Well, we're back, and we're so excited to have Pastor Moses Brown with us again every year. We bring him on. He is the founder of Feed Our Children Ministries, and extremely busy this time of year. Welcome back, Pastor Moses.
Darlene, it's a plum-pleasing pleasure to be with you again.
You have said that before. I am not going to try to repeat it. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right. We have a lot of ground to cover because I want our viewers to be able to help you this Thanksgiving and Christmas season.
Yes.
But before we talk about these events, we may have some of our viewers that don't know what Feed Our Children Ministries is. Please tell them.
Feed Our Children Ministry is a ministry that try to help those in need. We have many volunteers that make it happen. We are the only one in the area that have delivery. We deliver the groceries. It's a pantry on wheels. And when they go to our website, we specify if you don't have a transportation, we'll try to get it to you. I know a lot of elderly people, and when you lost your job, lost your car, we have made that difference. We try to go into schools and help mentor. Now, we have mentors that work with a lot of our kids. And we also have outreach ministries in different countries that are mainly the orphanages that we work with around the globe.
It's so much to keep you busy, and this is a Tampa-based organization, ministry. But Pastor Moses also has an incredible ministry to people as an Advent Health Hospitals chaplain. So yes. he does that as well, along with all this other. But we're going to show you some pictures in just a moment that gives you some idea of what he's talking about. But before we do that, Pastor Moses, you have a big event coming up this month, November, for Thanksgiving. Tell us what's happening.
Oh, wow. We are going again with this same story that the little boy asked us about the meal years ago. He didn't have a Thanksgiving meal, and we promised him that we were going to do it. Now I'm thinking we'll be here almost 40 years later doing it. We're going to be doing it at 4902 North 40th Street there in Tampa. It's going to be a huge event. Last year we had to split it up because we had so many people.
Wow. And
we tried to give out 1,000 turkeys at that time. We're going to be doing it again on our date. That's going to be, I think I wrote it down there, that Sunday.
Yep. It's going to be, I don't have it, Sunday, November 24th.
November 24th. So we will be out there Sunday, November 24th, starting at 11 o'clock. We line them up. We try to give as many turkeys away. We're going to be feeding them also. We have the bumper thing that the kids jump in.
Yeah.
I like to get in that myself.
Games and fun.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. Yeah.
But we're looking, trying to let the community know, especially with the hurricanes that come, Darlene. There are numerous people who had their life set who was unraveled by the catastrophic weather that came through. Yeah. And so we have a whole new added addition list for people in need this Thanksgiving. And I always say, you still got something to be thankful for. So on that day, it's going to be really a lot of need and a lot of help.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this throughout, but we're going to, definitely we could use your help. Any donations for this? And they have another event. Tell us about this one. 2, for Christmas, Sunday, December 15th, you're doing something called Toys for Inner City Kids.
Yes.
What is that about?
We are, every year we try to do a toy, some type of Christmas setup. We're reaching these kids that, we always try to put Jesus in it. We said this is Jesus' birthday, and what does it feel like to get a gift? And I said, this is what Jesus may have felt by getting a gift. And we try to make those kids, even though they live in a savage type of scenario, but we try to bring a little smile to their face. If we can accomplish that, Darlene, we've done our job.
Yeah, I know. And one of the things we want to say with this too is, again, are you picking up toys? How are people?
Yes, I'll thank God for our volunteers. You let us know that you got toys that you want to give. We will send our volunteers to pick them up. If your church want to do like a toy drive for us, and we'll bring all these kids together. A lot of times they're registered from the schools. The school social worker registers the kids, and they will already have the list. So we have a long list.
Okay.
And we just go on faith. They come pick them out. We lay it out, and they come pick out their own toy.
I love that. Okay, we're going to go to some pictures right now, and I'm going to show a little bit about your ministry and tell us what we're seeing and looking at these.
Thank God for the kids. I think there's a little video there, but these are the kids in some of the schools that do drives for us, and we get this tons of canned goods from these kids. And this is another school that worked out with us, and they just do such an excellent job of just yearly saying we're going to give what we have. This was the event from last year. That was one of the lines. We have different agencies.
Was that Thanksgiving? Was that Thanksgiving?
Yes, Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We have a lot of agencies come out, and that's me. We're serving them. We're also serving food, and a lot of the helpers there. It makes a huge difference. That's some good eating there too.
Yeah.
This is one of our volunteers. When we do our community outreach, she bring her dog out and a little book, Way to Happiness. Also, we take families out to Busch Gardens. This was a displaced family, didn't have nowhere to go. We put them in a place to stay, and we took them out to, just give them a little joy. That makes a huge difference. This was a family, Darlene, that was caught up in this hurricane.
Wow.
The young man in the back, his wife standing next to her. That's my volunteer next to her. She was on the show before. But we took her into this home. This elderly said, I'll take these kids in. They were about to sink and flood in this hurricane that came through. They called us for help for food before, and they said, we can't even get out of our house because the water's coming up. And she has 2 little twins there, and that little girl there. And so we got them out, we placed them in another place, and I just thank God for just making a miracle happen. This is our toy events that we had. We just laid the boxes out, the kids come through, and this is one of the events for our toy giveaway. And it was just a cheerful atmosphere just to see these kids just being happy.
Yeah, and that gives a little glimpse of what you do. I wondered about, I knew that organizations like you and so many of the ministries that we have featured on BAYFOCUS were so busy with these back-to-back hurricanes, trying to meet the needs of people. And so that was a busy time for you.
Immensely. We were out there getting calls from different agencies to help people that they couldn't get to, because we're the only agency that really delivers groceries. And that's how we couldn't get some of the places, but the volunteers take the groceries, and they will call, insurance companies will call us, and other people will call us. So we got a family that's in need. They need somebody to help them that would take some food to them, because you can imagine having no electricity for days.
Yeah.
And so many people lost all their food, and so we were trying to replenish those. Thank God for Publix and the other agencies that help us. It was just all God.
Yeah, and when you say imagine not having electricity for days, I think we all no longer have to imagine. We lived it.
Yes.
We lived it, and it's tough. Okay, in our closing last couple moments, how can our viewers help you the most right now and then year round?
They can go to our website, feedourchildren.org. Feedourchildren.org. Just go in there. There's a little sign that says donate. You can donate that way. And also we have an area where you can say, I want to be a volunteer. You can put that in, and you can help us deliver the groceries. Or you can come out and help us even on Thanksgiving Day or Christmas time, and help us that way. And just keep us in your prayers.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd rather have favor than to have money sometimes. Because when God favors in there, darling, I know it's going to be all right.
Yeah, and I have to commend you, Pastor Moses, because God has provided supernaturally 38, almost 40 years, said, right?
We started in 1986, and we'll be 2026 will be our 40th.
And I remember a few times having Pastor Moses on the show.
Yes, Lord.
Where we were putting out the word, we need help now. And there's a story, and I will leave it. We don't have time to get into it. Literally a connection that was made here at CTN in what we call our green room, where our guests go first, that provided food for you for that year. And
Metropolitan
a
Ministry,
Metropolitan Ministry, that lasted, it was a long-term relationship. So I want to commend you for all you've done, and thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us again what you're doing with Feed Our Children.
So, darling, thank you for having us.
Yeah, and
you make a difference.
Pastor Moses has been a long-time guest here at CTN. Incredible singing voice as well. Has come and sung on our shows, and he has a story, and I want to encourage you too, if you're looking for a speaker, someone to come and share their personal testimony, their story. His is amazing on how his mother, his birth mother, chose to save him from abortion.
Thank you, Jesus.
And how now he has a ministry, and he was adopted by an incredible family that named him Moses, and has a ministry today to children and families. If you want a story to tell, and we can confirm that lives have been saved here at CTN by him sharing his story here on our programs. And people chose not to abort their child because they heard his story.
Thank you, Jesus.
So I want to encourage you to have him come and speak as well, and support Feed Our Children Ministries. We'll be right back. You're going to see the information on the screen once again on this upcoming Thanksgiving event with Feed Our Children. Well, we've shown you 2 organizations today that you can partner with: Florida Recovery Schools of Tampa Bay, Victory High Schools, with their founder and executive director, Tina Miller. And then also Pastor Moses Brown, Feed Our Children Ministries, just on the front lines of helping people at the holidays right now and year-round. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to hear from you. You're going to see on the screen how you can contact me. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week on BAYFOCUS. May God richly, richly bless you.